Yeah. Uh-uh. 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 Yeah. Think you read the stream title wrong? What did you think it said, Quilla? I'm curious. Hi, by the way. Hi to everyone. When last we left off... Wait, was that... Oh, okay. The letters are close together, so I guess I can see that. That's something Vorin might say. Alright. But no. No, that is not the title. Got our buddy Vorin. It's one letter difference, and LN. They're right next to each other. Goth's remembering, he picked something up off one of them cultists that tried to kill him a while back, and he never actually read it. Board the vessel Northern Maiden docked at Raven Rock. Take it to Windhelm. Begin your search. Kill the false Dragonborn known as Ungoth V before he reaches Solstheim. Return with word of your success, and Miraak shall be most pleased. Maybe it does say that in the Divine Dream World. Played Payday 2 today for the first time. You've been bullying cops with a comically large spoon. I like Payday 2. I haven't played it in a hot minute, just because I got to a point where I'm not very good at the stealth missions, honestly. I got to a point where
If you're looking for passage,
really couldn't get through them to progress the quote-unquote story. Because the heists are supposed to have, like, a plot order to them. Alright, there's some asshole named Miraak here.
You look able to venture outside of town. Perhaps you could help me recover something precious that was lost?
What was it?
A few months ago, I had sent an important folio to the first edition bookshop in the Imperial City to be rebound. They sent it back to me recently, but it never arrived.
Is it aboard a ship?
Yes, the Strident Squall, or something like that. The damn thing sunk right off
yes,
the
the
coast of
Strident,
Solstheim. Can you
probably
imagine?
weakest Final Fantasy game. At least one of the weaker Final Fantasy protagonists, in my opinion. Anyway, how do you know?
One of the sailors survived. Poor thing crawled all the way to Raven Rock on his hands and knees.
Poor bastard.
Before he died, he told the Redoran Guard about the wreck and warned us that it was going to be crawling with reavers.
Think I've been over there. I'll see if I can find your book.
Thank you. You have no idea
When I get
how much
back,
it hurts
I'm
losing
gonna
such a
pick your
precious
brain about a
heir.
name I found.
My husband is second counselor. So I certainly have them.
Trident Squall.
To reward you if you find my folio.
Okay, it doesn't want to let me place a marker there, but it lets me put one there. There it goes. If you're enjoying the comically large spoon, I hope you've been using a melee build. Because it takes forever to grind a build up to max. Once it does, you can have a lot of fun with Psychopath, I think is the best melee build. Although, that one might not be one of the free ones. I think you can get it for free if you also own, Miami something? What's it called? Hotline Miami.
Ready to bleed? Tiny mortal?
Orag Tong Assassins.
Yeah!
Hell's these guys' problem? Are you guys mad I got in charge of your organization and then fucked off? Because you don't see any of the other ones I did that to trying to murder me. The guild Ungoth forgot to renew his membership with.
For a bit, Nerevar? I want to watch the heat dissipate from their corpse.
You can take a few minutes to watch. Wow. Yeah, he tends to do that. Virgilius, why? How could you? Dante says before being interrupted. Dante is inquiring as to why you would do such a thing. Boss translates as Virgilius retrieves Gladius from Don Quixote's corpse. Ah, Dante. You know I can't answer all your questions, Dante. But, Dante, what I can tell you is that this was never about Limbio or Limbue. It was always about Limbus, Dante. Limbus and the company.
Wait a second, Nerevar. My loincloth is caught in my ass cheeks.
Keep that to yourself, Warren. Absolutely. Mad Kazingoth is delinquent on centuries of membership fees. Well, they should have asked him. He's probably got that much money on him by this point. Especially since they never once asked him for a membership fee while he was a member. If anything, he's backed up with the Mages Guild.
Just one more.
He said,
Time to die.
Pickle.
Not good enough.
Fortunately, they went defunct years ago. Yeah. Here's, Engoth's tip to avoid, you know, crippling debt. Wait for whoever you owe debt to completely collapse in on themselves.
I'm gonna bleed you.
Fish, on the other hand, will not say one way or another whether or not that strategy has ever worked.
Huh. Yes, I was in the chess club.
Orin, you're gonna have to tell me what the hell chess is at some point. Is it some wizard who put you in a club? Were you soul-trapped? The Synod might try to call you demanding the debt as the successor organization of the Mages Guild. They have no legal right to do that. Don't fall for the scam. I think Engoth's genuine response would be, you gonna do something if I don't? No. I'm sorry. This is the folio she asked for. And she didn't think to mention it at all. Okay. Insensitive lady. Signed by Uncle Crassius himself. Hang on, what? What a treat. No, I gotta check that. Kazingoth knows Crassius. By Crassius Curio. To the Urano family. I showed up on your doorstep in Morrowind that day, expected to be thrown back into the street and cast aside like some sort of vermin. Instead, you offered me into the warmth and safety of your home. For that, I'll be eternally grateful. Please accept this rare folio edition of my work as a sign of appreciation for your kindness, Crassius Curio. Had it rebound. How long ago was that done? Hope Crashes is okay. He was kinda funny. Signed by some dude I don't know. Wait, I know that guy. Blonde Redguard. Long hair. I think it's actually the long hair part that's more surprising. Sure enough. That's a weird hairstyle for a Redguard to have. Well, he doesn't need it. Gracius was a human. He's almost certainly long dead. That's right. But Ungoth knew him. And we say almost certainly, because Ungoth is the one saying it. He can never say that with any certainty that someone else is dead. Neloth actually seems younger than the last time Ungoth talked to him, so, you know. Don't question shit. It's the slowed soap. I did hear that. Because slowed soap that he used for his smell actually has drain personality on it. So he was just even harder to talk to. Stupid Mouth was aging him prematurely with that slowed soap ointment. Forgot for a second that Mouth was like their retainer. I should specify like their servant almost. I was like, is Mouth like because he was so unpersonable? Oh no, you meant yeah, that.
I don't know what you did in those mines, but it put a smile on Cretius's face. I've never seen him so happy.
You know, it bugged me that this place I helped build not only looks nothing like how I helped build it, but also felt a shit.
We can't get blood from
I can at least
stone
fix the mine back up.
As it is, we can barely make ends meet.
That isn't my...
Representative on the council and personal general, do whatever the fuck I feel like person. Yeah, like,
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, Fred?
just delivering
You brought
something for
Raven Rock
Sindiri.
back from the Your efforts in Raven Rock have proven most invigorating for my husband. I haven't seen him this pleased in many years.
Cool, here's your missing folio. Coulda warned me what it was. Although, it is nice to see. You did a good turn for Crassius. It was a little annoying, but also really funny.
You have?
Why would they want to go back to Mournhold?
You have no idea what
I see
this
you got
means
some
to
of that sacred
my
root on you.
family.
Think you could roll me up some?
Reclamations
That
bless you.
holiest
Well, you've
herbaceous,
certainly
straight
proven your
glimmering
worth
green,
around
Lauren,
here
not
to me.
now.
outstanding
Please,
oculora,
accept this
that
gift
tonal
as a token
tree,
of my
got me
appreciation.
singing, oh.
Ring of the Major Assassin. Wonder what that does. So, while I've got you, ever hear the name Miraak?
Why does that sound so familiar? There's no one here by that name, and yet I swear I've heard it.
Feels weirdly familiar. Where'd you hear it?
I don't know. It
By the way,
almost
almost
feels like a
everyone in
dream.
Raven Rock has this exact
Something about
dialogue.
a temple
So they
on
had
the
a ton of
island.
people record just this line.
Good journey, traveler.
Wonder how Fast Eddie is doing? What race was Fast Eddie? We can make an educated guess. Dunmer? It's not infeasible he might still be alive. Dunmer can live a pretty long time, naturally. Though I think by Dunmer metrics he'd be decently old by now. What the? Where, Morris?
I'm just a teenage dirtbag, Nerevar.
Can I be totally honest? I've actually never gotten werebears to spawn in naturally at any point playing Skyrim before. Funny they all, or at least two of them have honey. Clearly outran old age. That's the secret to his immortality. He outruns being old. Alright, werebears. I didn't think those things were real. Actually, that was stupid of me in retrospect. Were-boars are real, why wouldn't bears? And wolves, obviously, I'm one of them.
Oh, Nerevar, how did you know I was into blood play?
Because you won't shut up about it.
So, are we, like, done fighting now?
Yeah, Vorin. Yeah, I actually didn't recognize the werebear model.
Get him! Nah.
Dark matter. Stargate, I activate. Limitless.
Almost maxed out Conjuration.
Filthy Fletcher.
We are looking forward to looting your corpse.
Boom! I love the times where they block, but it kills them anyway. It just looks like you push them so hard through the block that they died anyway. Oh, fuck is this? I don't already have this. I do. Wait, is it not unique after all? Dick move. Yeah, that ring. Ring of the Major Assassin. 20% more damage with sneak attacks and spells. Oh, cool. Okay, I remember this place. It definitely wasn't fucking here last time. A lot of dragon skeletons. Which means whatever killed them could eat dragon souls. Otherwise, someone would have come by and... well, a dragon would have come by and got them back up. Or can only Alduin do that? Wonder if all of them can do that. Everyone's still in that weird trance here.
That we might remember.
By night we will play.
What by day was stolen.
They're finishing each other's
Can you hear me?
sentences.
Far from ourselves.
You must leave this place.
He grows
Okay.
ever near to us.
This is new.
You there. What brings you to this place? Why are you here?
The fuck are you?
I am Freya of the Skull. I am here
Oh,
to
the
either
skull.
save my
I like the
people
skull.
or avenge them.
What her scene with you guys at the last blood moon? Pretty sure that was the last one. Anyway, save them from what? A trance?
I am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstein. It makes them forget themselves and work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones.
Oh, these are the
Very land
stones.
itself.
How did I forget that?
My father, Storm, our shaman.
Yeah, no, this shit was not
says
here
Miraak
last
has
time.
returned to Solstein, but that is impossible.
Hang on, Miraak. Guy said assassins after me.
Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us.
In his temple.
Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here. The tree stone and my friends are beyond my help for now. We need to find a way into the temple below.
I'm sure there's some kind of mechanism around. Wait. Fuck was that?
That we might remember.
So, anything you know about Miraak?
His story is as old as Solstheim itself.
No one mentioned it
He
last
served the
time.
dragons before their fall from power,
By
as
night
most did.
we
A
reclaim.
priest in their order.
Nah.
But unlike most, he turned against them.
Nah.
He made his own path. And who's there?
Purify the world for Miraak's return.
Sorry, you trying to kill me with
And
magic?
so it ends.
Not very efficient. Not impossible, just horribly unlikely. And that's got a lot of built-in magic resist.
What by day was stolen? Far from ourselves.
Do that again and you'll lose a testicle.
Look, Warren, it's not my fault you
ready
get
to
up
help
real
me?
close to me every
We should
time.
not delay. We should check these rooms for supplies before heading further into the temple.
Yeah, no shit. Burnt human. Smells like burnt hair. Ugh.
Find them. How the
The universe, it sings for me.
Yeah, go ahead, call for his help.
Miraak's return.
There you go.
It's better to
There was
come in
no
the sink
other
than
way
to
it
sink
could
in the
end.
common wa.
Warren, that's fucking gross. Warren.
I do not wish to imagine the kinds of things that happened in this chamber. Who are the poor souls trapped in these cages?
Oh,
What
you
tortures
know.
did they suffer at Miraak's hands? Was it in
Nordic
service
ruins
to the
really are the
dragons?
most boring ruins
Or
in
for
all
his
of
own
Skyrim,
purposes?
if not all of Tamriel. Look at this puzzle we made to
Look
guard
up
our
there.
valuables.
I think I see
You
it.
match the
Lauren.
animal carvings on these ropes.
Warren, now is
Hello,
not the
Nerevar.
fucking time. At least he
The
listened.
stairs are knocked out. I have no doubt you can find a way up. You never know. You may find something of value up there. I shall look around. We can proceed when you are ready.
I'll look around. I got some tricks. Yep. Yeah.
Impressive. Was it worth the effort?
Big chest up here, tell you what's in it. Something I don't want anyone else holding on to, and a bunch of gold. Well, worth it in the sense that no one can use this fucked up thing. Yep. Yeah. Angoth collects black soul gems to make sure they never get used. Hell, he might start filling them with, like, animal souls just to ruin them, you know?
Anything else? And now, it is time for... Nerevar, quick, install a mod to explode this guy's cock. In that way.
This was a foolish mistake, outsider.
and all will be judged.
Behold my power, Dragonborn.
I am sorry.
Observe.
But you left me with no
Onahista
choice.
nomiei saya. Opo bunda hus. Farangota thromas raptu. Eli. Wait. It's not working. Why aren't his balls exploding?
I don't think that's what that means. Pretty sure half the Minecraft enchanting language is actually just Klingon. Nonsense Klingon, but I think it's just Klingon. Yeah. I'm surprised the Draugr seem cool with these guys being down here. Oh, Draugr were dragon cultists, right? Maybe they just recognize fellow former dragon cultists.
Must be rooted out. Where did you come from?
On Solstheim, some Draugr are cannibals. That's right.
Ah! This one's for my e-girl!
I imagine some of them are probably Miraak's own cultists. Considering the dragon priests here. That was a Blood Moon explanation of Draugr. They're cannibals that were punished by the Allmaker. Yet the mainland ones, the explanation is they were dragon cultists who were punished by the ancient Nords themselves, I think. Curses were cast upon them that they could never rest.
Did you hear me, Nerevar? Nerevar, I said I think I caught Ligma. Nerevar, aren't you going to ask me what Ligma is? Please, Nerevar. Please, I need this win.
Orin, you asked me that before, and you laughed without ever answering. So, no, I'm not gonna ask again.
It's a fight time!
Sweep.
Oh yeah, we did it!
Sorry.
Stand back, Nerevar. I'm about to bust it down sexual style.
Not cursed, they continue to serve their masters. Being Draugr is part of their service. They serve their masters for eternity. Ah. So dragons and the Allmaker can make Draugr. And also that one guy who did it to himself. I guess it's apparently not all that difficult in theory. Oh! Actually, I wonder if Durnavir's the one who made most of the Draugr, because he was really into necromancy. That'd be fun. Like, if he was the one literally making them. And he was considered kind of an outlier for being into magic like that. It's just a reanimated, mummified corpse? Yeah, but we don't really see any shouts that do that. Other than Durnavir's shout, actually, that can raise zombies. Alright, new headcanon accepted for me. Durnavir's the one who made most of the Draugr.
I'm about to give you the ride of your life, Outlander.
Not unbelievable. There are a variety of things which we call Draugr were actually made by different methods.
No, surely not.
It's possible. But it is magic in some way or another to reanimate the corpses. And... It's just the necromancy, the dragons themselves don't really seem to dabble in that, other than Durnavir specifically. Like, he even says himself he's considered a weirdo among his kind for using non-shout magic at all.
I'm not going down there. It would be foolish to attempt it. You have a much better chance than I to make it through these traps. I have no doubt that lever turns these blades up. I shall wait here for now.
Oh! What? Bastard! Ouch!
Orin.
Thank you. Miraak took great pains to make it difficult to reach him, it seems.
Yeah. Sounds like a pansy.
Let us hope that is the last of these traps.
It won't be. I mean, why would it be? Who stops at that? Not tricking me again, Vorin.
Are you going to check that Discord notification?
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Not getting me twice. This Vorin. I knew it this time. Hey, look at that. Vorin DMing me, I'm very busy.
Damn, Nerevar! Do you shit from that ass?
Stop asking.
What was
You won't win!
No, if you believe Dronavir made the Draugr. He specifies he was largely an enemy of the main dragon faction. Does he? I don't recall that. He specifies he was an outcast, but not an enemy outright. At least not from what I remember. I'll admit, it's been a hot minute since I went through all his dialogue.
That takes care of that.
And so it ends.
Like, he was considered an eccentric and a weirdo. I don't recall him specifying that he was explicitly an enemy of the rest of Dragonkind. Which, by the way, fun fact, Dronavir can be the first dragon you ever fight and beat. And you get unique dialogue if you do it.
I do not know what it is Miraak learned that gave him reason to turn on his masters. But his path seems to have been a cruel one.
Well, there's black books
I wonder
everywhere.
if we will find some answers to what happened so long
I'm
ago.
guessing Hermes involved.
Who's
The
there?
immortal heartache, the clitoral chimer, the hung dunmer, the cherry popping, the panty dropping, the heart throb is coming for your cheeks now.
Unlike some of my brethren, I sought solutions outside the norm in order to maintain my superiority. Began to explore what the Dova call Alak Dilan, the ancient forbidden art that you call necromancy.
I knew I heard something!
The long honk shoe, you swits.
I recall that part.
Is someone there?
Maybe enemy overstates it somewhat, but he was not their ally, so I don't see why he would make all their servants.
Oh, I heard something.
Nothing
Well,
but
that's the
void of
thing.
oblivion
If he...
awaits.
Okay. That's the thing. They have all these undead servants, and yet necromancy was forbidden among them? That's a weird thing.
Those ranked jerkmate lobbies really came in handy.
The alternative, Turned to necromancy because he was fighting him. Who's him in this scenario?
Interesting. This may be worth exploring.
That does sound like... Yeah, that does sound like necromancy was forbidden among the dragons, and yet they have undead servants? That's pretty hypocritical of them.
You better count your fucking days, mongrel. Like Ulfr the Blind at an orgy, you don't know who you're fucking with, man.
Maybe forbidden to them, but not their priests. That's a loophole, and they gotta know that. If you want to argue, maybe the argument is that most of their human servants did it to themselves. Because lichdom does seem to be a thing you can just do to yourself, and the dragon priests specifically are liches, not just regular undead. Although, what the distinction is in Elder Scrolls is never specified, so... Are you shocked the dragons are hypocritical? Actually, a little bit. Because that's not something I attributed to them.
Find them.
By the Allmaker!
that believe themselves to be, you know, supremacists. Very self-important. Hypocrisy tends to come hand in hand with that. I suppose you're not wrong, but I wonder what their justification for it was. If it was like...
I thank you for your protection, Army.
Slime Rancher, apparently the character you're playing is from Space France, literally unplayable.
I'm a wizard, man, like...
Self is more important than logical coherence in their arguments. You're not wrong. But it's the first specific, identifiable instance of it, you know? Like, it's outside of the inherent hypocrisy of supremacy as an ideology. Which is, they're the ones doing all the bad shit, yet they're better.
How much deeper?
Like, there is an inherent hypocrisy to that. But I meant something more specific. Probably their worshippers do it to themselves to worship them better.
It cannot be much.
And they have to do that proves their inferiority. Yeah. I also understand why dragons themselves would find it unnecessary to dabble in necromancy. Because necromancy is inherently a desire to cheat death, which, under normal circumstances, dragons can't really die. They can do it in a sort of temporary fashion, but...
I had heard Miraak had
another dragon can get them back up whenever.
But to display the remains in such a manner as this...
Ooh. Actually, I really like this, shout. Strength armor.
Something feels wrong. Brace
Remember
yourself.
Nerevar. Open palm, never closed fist.
Who's there?
Okay. Let's kill this guy. Let's beat him to death with hammers.
I'll beat him to death with an axe. Necromancy is study of mortality, which dragons hate. Yeah. And, you know, like I was saying...
This ass-kicking is brought to you by Raid Lake.
Oh my god, did you idiots get in a fight again? Lauren.
Oof!
I will not fall.
Fuck you! Eat my whole... ass. Help Nerevar! They're treating me like an Argonian!
Gone now, I suppose. If anyone can help us now, it is you.
Greetings.
We must find out what is at work.
Guys, chill. It's alright, Nerevar. She beat the ass off me. It's all good now. I thought it was kind of hot. Well, good for you guys. They think Durnavir is weird because to them he's studying the life cycle of ants. Insulting to their sense of superiority that one of their own would even consider that worthy of study. Yeah, no, like I said, Durnavir definitely gives off the impression he was an outcast, but I didn't get the impression he was outright, like, hated. He was looked at like he was a friggin' weirdo. But he's also a bit weird for studying, like, non-Thuum magic at all, I imagine. Because at least it sounds like a good chunk of the dragons never tried anything outside of the Thuum to try to stay on top. He does mention that he wasn't the only one who tried other stuff. He's just probably one of the few who tried necromancy.
Impossible. There must be something more. Look around.
Why would an outcast render such service unto the people who spurn
I'll let you
him?
know if I find anything in the dining area.
The same reason any outcast would work for a larger, more powerful force. He's scared of them. It's pretty obvious most of the dragons were following Alduin because they were certain he was stronger than them. They weren't all fully on board with his plan. Plenty of them were, don't get me wrong. Like, Odahviing and the like said outright, they're happy to not be under Alduin anymore. They just don't think Paarthurnax is that much better. Also, we don't know exactly when he got stuck in the cairn. He was in there for a long time. Yeah. Let's see. Gotta be something. Durnavir was seeking a means of superiority through necromancy, not a means to
Her
serve.
pussy like Apocrypha. I'm in this bitch and I can't get out. This shit ain't...
Well, an undead army would be a pretty superior thing. Maybe he was part of a faction that was willing to try almost anything.
I don't care if I go blind, I never see the price tag anyway. Shorty fucked around with a godhead, I don't give a fuck if she's zero sums. The first time I smoked Nern root, I coughed so hard I started passing kidney stones. I got my DNA test back, turns out I'm 100% Himalayan. This shit ain't nothing to me.
He's pretty ambiguous about what literally happened. He says it was a forbidden art, but he does say there were other dragons who were trying different shit. Some of them didn't try anything like that, but...
I knew it. A secret passage in the dining area.
It's not that secret. The window's right to it. Just took me a minute.
Move quickly.
The fuck is this?
I wonder if there is something here that tells the story of Miraak.
Oh, these books are burned to hell.
Nothing but ruined books.
Yeah, I noticed. Here's something. Stand back from the grate.
This statuary. We passed by a few of them earlier, but
This is
they're
apocryphal.
becoming more frequent as we get further in. I do not like this place. It almost looks as if these statues will come to life at any moment.
Yeah, I should actually check. Dragon aspect, armor rating up by 100. Cool. Have you ever made Serana human? If so, do you think that's the good end? I have done it before, just because I think Dawnguard is genuinely, like, the part of Skyrim I've played the most, beginning to end. That the ending Todd will say is canon in Test 6. To be fair, we don't know what, if anything, Todd will say is canon in Test 6. But, good ending. It's possible that the writers think it's the good ending. But that doesn't necessarily follow it being true. See, like, I have, admittedly, this is because it's a bit of an obsession of mine, the concept of immortal characters. I don't think immortality need be a curse. There are hardships to that sort of life, but that does not mean it is a life unworth living. Life is not worth itself simply because it can end.
I suspect that will be the case the further we go.
You can argue life is more precious because it can end, but that does not mean it is worthless if it cannot. It's not immortality, though, it's vampirism. Yeah, I know that, but immortality in the sense of a very, very long natural lifespan. I know it's not literal immortality, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking unending natural life. Perpetual life via natural means, as opposed to, if your head gets cut off, you die. But, like, you don't age. Think of it as just immortality is ignoring a large part of the question. Well, that's the other part of it. But, like, I was getting to that. Like, okay. We've mentioned living as a vampire in Elder Scrolls. As a vampire lord specifically, while you're alive, it doesn't seem that bad. The afterlife part of it sucks. Obviously, going to Cold Harbor, not worth it. But, most vampires don't seem keen on doing that part. That her life is not life, it's twisted undeath, and her soul is owned by her tormentor, the king of that. Rhea!
And what's that? Is someone there? I knew I... I am sorry, but you left me no choice. Where did you come from?
Where's that going? Yes, vampires are typically not fond of dying. The fact remains they may. The potential of immortal life worth the near certainty of eternal torment? That is the big question, yes. Vampire may live a long time, but it's essentially impossible they will truly live forever. I will grant you that, yes. At the same time, it is ultimately her call. And in most situations, she's really not cool with it. You have to do kinda specific stuff to get her to do that. Although, you can argue by doing that, you're kind of letting her come to the conclusion on her own instead. So maybe it is the good ending in that sense.
Ready yourself. This book, it seems wrong somehow. Here, yet not. It may be what we seek.
I don't know, maybe. Read a couple of these things. Alright, waking dreams of a starless sky.
The time comes soon when...
Yeah.
What?
Why can't I move? Bullshit.
Who are you to dare set foot here? Ah. You are Dragonborn. I can feel it. And yet... So you have slain Alduin. Well done. I could have slain him myself back when I walked the earth.
Yeah.
But I chose a different path.
The actual fuck is happening? This didn't happen all the other times I came in here.
You have no idea of the true power a Dragonborn can wield.
Hey, I can do most of that.
This realm is beyond you. You have no power here. And it is only a matter
I've
of
literally
time
been to this realm like
before
4
Soul
times
Minds
already and I
also
was totally fine. This doesn't make any
already
fucking
control
sense.
the minds of its people. Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home. Send him back where he came from. He can await my arrival with the rest of Tamriel.
This is the beloved Bethesda writing trick of just stun you in the cutscene, no matter how little sense it makes for your character's build. Although, to be fair, I think mod authors did that way more than officials Elder Scrolls has done. Though that might just be because there's way more mods than official Elder Scrolls. Anyway.
What happened to you? You read the book and then...
I don't know, Hermie made some new rule for that bullshit.
I could see you, but also see through you.
Yeah. I don't know, I think I saw Miraak and a fucking dragon.
Where? Where is he?
It doesn't actually happen that often in these games.
Can we kill him?
When I think about it, it happens all the time in poorly written quest mods. And it sucks every time. Yeah. Like, the times I can think of... Actually, I can think of it happening an annoying amount of times in Fallout 3. Which is to say, even once. But I think kind of twice. The alien one I can accept at least a little bit. But like, the other one where you can literally fight your way through dozens of guards to get in, and then it cutscenes you without letting you fight.
Let's grab an inanimate Draugr. I want to try munting.
Reading this book took me to where he was.
This is a dangerous thing, then. We should return to my village and show this to my father.
In fairness, no matter how powerful you are, it's not unreasonable Miraak could do that to you.
Come,
I don't know.
Out through here.
He zaps you with a spell for a quarter of a second and you can't move for like a full minute. That seems unlikely at best. Like, it's not like he could zap your health in one hit. Because of his advanced mastery of the Thuum, which is inherently just stronger than anything else you might throw at him. Yeah, but that's not what he did. He used a lightning spell, and it just topples you over. And it was a continuous lightning spell, too. Like, he just... And it just stuns you onto the ground for like a full minute? You take way harder hits than that regularly. Been studying ancient tonal architecture in Hermamora's realm for centuries. Now, if he had done it with a shout, I would believe it more. Yeah, Todd should have made him shout at you. That's the problem. He used normal-ass magic to do it. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, back up to what you were talking about with Serana. Let me see. Think in the specific case where she'll choose to cure herself, because she's gone through the right experience to realize being a vampire is bad. She and her family sacrificed so much to be vampires, or she's inclined to defend the value of that sacrifice. Their knee-jerk reaction. Looking at her character, it doesn't seem to really suit her. When you say it doesn't really seem to suit her, what do you mean exactly? Vampirism or discarding it?
If anyone can help us now, it is you.
Doesn't really hurt you. It's just a story beat, so it doesn't bother the player that much. Played a mod which forces you to be knocked out, stripped, and enslaved to start the questline. Yeah, I've played an official DLC that makes you do that.
The village is just ahead.
In Fallout 3, the friggin' the one where you're in the place gathering scrap metal. I can't remember the fucking name of it, but it's really annoying because there's a bunch of different ways to go in, but all of them just lead with you being enslaved no matter what you do, and that's what really sucks about it. That your choice, they give you a choice, but the choice doesn't matter.
It's time for your annual prostate exam in WoW. I'm a doctor.
Hate that the pits won't let you just raid the place and kill them all. Yeah. Like, it won't even let you just go in and be like, hey, I'm here to be hired help. And they're like, alright, you're a slave. What? It's like, it doesn't even make sense. Totally kill them all. I could, Todd. I could. Let me at them. Yeah. It's so... The thing is, the pit ends up being really well written. They just start it off on the absolute worst foot. But the pit is an enjoyable DLC. Actually, I guess you could argue 2 of the New Vegas DLCs technically kind of start like that, too. Like, go to the Big Empty, you're immediately knocked out and surgerized and you can't fight back because they did stuff to you in the surgery. And then friggin' Sierra Madre, you're dropped in and dropped of all your loot because you get cutscened. Though the pit feels worse because they let you try, but then stop letting you try. You mean is that Serana is empathetic and kind. Vampires are sadistic and self-important. I suppose so.
Father, I have returned. There is yet hope.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah. What news do you bring? Is there a way to free our people?
No, but I have brought someone who has seen things.
Lots of things.
He has confirmed that Miraak is indeed behind the suffering of our people.
In fairness for Old World Blues, they actually have fancy-ass pull god machines.
But how is that possible?
Yeah, no, like, that's also why I kind of let it go for Mothership Zeta as well. Like, they've got bullshit tech to overpower you.
Tell Storm.
Like, that works for both Old World Blues and Mothership Zeta. You guys doing some kind of ritual here? How's it going?
So you have seen things, yes. My magic grows weak, and so
the dead money, to be fair, what was the courier meant to do? Not breathe? Yeah, I know. But it is still a thing they like doing, like just knocking you out. But it's less egregious for those, because it's not like... It's something that genuinely anyone could have fallen for. Whereas with the pit, even if you're there, ready, in full power armor, with a goddamned, like, friggin' minigun fully revved, there's too many of us, you can't win. Well, I guess you're right. I've seen Miraak.
Really? How?
Fucker's an apocrypha.
The legends speak of that place. Terrible battles fought at the
Unless you have magic and shit and become a god who probably could just not breathe. Oh, you don't become quite that crazy. Yeah.
They speak also.
Like I said, most of those are done in like a way that's like, okay, sure.
Difficult to
it's
imagine,
the pit specifically, and the way they had Miraak do this. Because the way he did it didn't make any sense that are annoying.
Miraak was never truly gone, and now has returned. If you could
Because, like, you go into other black books, it doesn't do anything to you like that.
Are you like
You're not
Miraak?
paralyzed by being in the other ones. Why is this one
Dragonborn?
different? Part of the problem is you're overpowered by some insurmountable obstacle or trap or a person. Yeah, if it's like something genuinely insurmountable, like, you fell for a trap, but falling for the trap is how you start it, so it's like, whatever. So long as the game does not insult you for playing it. That's something that gets me with some of those. Yeah, I'm Dragonborn.
Then perhaps you are connected with him. The old tale.
I believe a gas trap beats me, because it would beat anyone. Can't believe some shitty raiders beat me when I've killed thousands of them. Exactly. Oh, wait. I thought I was supposed to be the last Dragonborn. What does that mean?
I am unsure. It may mean that you could save us, or it may mean that you could bring about our destruction.
Oh, wait, he was a dragon cultist who was Dragonborn himself.
The few of us left free of control cannot.
I guess
protect
dragons are
ourselves
weirdly
from
nicer to me than they are to everyone else.
You must go to Saring's Watch. Learn there the word that Miraak learned long ago, and use that knowledge on the Windstone. You may be able to break the hold on our people there, and free them from control.
Also, as a daughter of Cold Harbor, Zarna has very specific and terrible trauma relating to Molag Bal. I think would incline her to distance herself from him as much as possible. That is fair. I think that distance is important in her proper healing. I can definitely agree. I will say, I can never see Ungoth being the one to suggest it to her. Simply because he doesn't like the idea of her being mortal again. Or at least, I can't see him ever suggesting mortality to anyone who is not dealing with it. And I mean mortality in the sense of a natural lifespan.
Nerevar, you have to wake up. You've been in a coma. It's 2011. We miss you. Your family misses you. Wake up. 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 Wake up.
Which era? I'll determine whether or not I believe you.
He grows ever near to us.
I can agree that unvampiring herself might be good for her. Especially in the longest of long runs. Her trauma, which means she won't marry anyone. If she's ever going to overcome that, I think she would have to be human. Yeah, but that's not something... That is a trauma thing. It need not necessarily be something you need to fix for her.
And when the world shall see.
Motherfucker! Alright. Where's that shout they mentioned? Alright. Yeah, I did run that. Recovering from trauma is a good thing. Yeah, it is. But again, I think it has to be at her own pace. To be fair, she only ever does it at her own pace. It's part of the good ending. I don't want to get into too much about her character going forward, because we are going to be traveling with her for a hot minute. You don't want to, you know, blow the load preemptively. Not that we need to fix her aversion to marriage for itself, but as a symptom of her trauma, it'd be good for it to be resolved.
I don't know how I got here. What in Mundus am I doing out here at this hour?
Who are you? What am I doing here?
Oh, God's sake, I hate this stupid glitch. Gonna reload the game to see if I can get rid of the Miraak subtitle. What's worse, she does sound quite happy to be cured. Yeah, that's true. I hate that glitch. I've seen that a bunch of times. Where if you touch the stone, it's gonna be the Miraak subtitles forever. Or at least until you reload. It's annoying. Yeah, that one all the time. Yeah, you just need to not touch the stones. Or at least not when they're corrupted. Come to think of it, don't these do something? And the Allfather bless people. I think the Allfather is, like... He seemed cool from what I knew of him. Ah, it's a blessing, just like shrines. But what is the Windstone do? Windstone added. But I don't see it. Oh wait, here it is. 50% frost resist. That's not bad. It's a good thing Ungoth doesn't sleep, or else he might get really messed up by that. It's not that he can't sleep, mind you. He just kind of doesn't do it anymore. Whatever weird, like, mystical nonsense makes him heal so fast, a combination of a couple of different things, he kind of just doesn't need to sleep if he doesn't want to. He does want to sometimes, just because he's so mentally exhausted, but he can also just stare off into space and get the same effect. That's part of why he's gotten so crazy. It might be related. I mean, he genuinely lost track of time for 200 years because he probably didn't sleep at all and stared at a tree the whole time. You come back from that and be fully who you were. He physically doesn't need to sleep anymore. That doesn't mean it wouldn't benefit his mind to have that period of rest and repair. Oh, you know what? Vorin, they haven't been sleeping so they could cast that spell without going out there. Let's give them till morning at least. No. I haven't slept in a while either. Think they'd let me borrow a bed? Wonder if they have any spare beds. Nah, not this one. Great Hall looks the same as I left it. That's cool. The infinite energies of the heart coming into him from Corpus keep his body healthy and energized. Doesn't necessarily help the psychological effects of not sleeping. Yeah, you know, maybe some sleep really would do Ungoth some good.
The weapons of the skull will never be dull, as long as Baldur Ironshaper tends the forge.
Yeah, you have fun with that. Can't borrow this roll. Skull Village is safe to stay in. Oh, you know what? Go back to Raven Rock. I think Ungoth really does need to sleep for a while, you know? Like, I don't know, the voices in his head seem to think it's a good idea. By which I mean Vorin said it's probably a good idea. By which I mean the voices in his head. That's Severin Manor. Vorin, you can use one of the guest beds. I think there's one. Yeah, over there. We'll let Ungoth sleep for a minute. Could be good for him. That was nice. Real clear-headed after a good long nap. Weird. Something's off. Wonder what? Ah, well. Maybe the skull will know what I'm missing. Do. Good sleep. Yeah, really good sleep. I think Ungoth's feeling a lot better for some reason.
But you have no son. Who will become Smith of the Skull after you?
Oldmaker Will and young Nicholas will take an interest. I would be happy to teach him.
Nicholas is restless.
I don't know, it just seems quieter, don't you think?
I do not think he has the patience to work the forge.
Alright, look, I'm gonna be fully honest. I was actually starting to get annoyed by the Dagoth mod, and I took this as an opportunity to get rid of him. Yeah, it was actually getting kind of annoying. The way he kept interrupting stuff. Vorin, no Vorin!
The air is different.
Genuinely, my original plan was
you have succeeded.
I was going to try to, like, make the plot that Miraak actually, kind of, made Ungoth realize what Vorin was, because Miraak also has weird forbidden knowledge, but I couldn't make it work footage-wise, so I took this opportunity instead to get rid of him. Yep. Folks are free. Now who'll scream copy pastas at us? Hopefully no one. Vorin was funny for a hot minute, but it was starting to get very grating that I couldn't have dialogue with people anymore. What do we do now?
If you have released the Windstone and broken the hold on my people, perhaps you can do the same for the rest of Solstheim. I doubt it will fully stop whatever Miraak is doing, but it may slow his progress.
Yeah, sucks to be him. But I do need to stop him outright.
I cannot help with that. None here can.
Granted.
You will need the knowledge Miraak himself learned. You will need to learn more about this black book.
I got tons of them. But tell me what you know.
Miraak had this? This does not look like something of the dragon cult. It is a dark thing, unnatural. I would have nothing to do with it. But the dark elf wizard, Neloth.
Ah, Neloth.
He came to us some time
He's
ago,
pretty funny.
Asking about black books. I believe he knows a great deal about them. Perhaps too much. Seek him out to the south. Be cautious, Dragonborn. There is something else at work here.
I feel like all the rest of it's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, I was looking for a way to get Vorin out. I tried to make a dramatic one, like I was actually working on that earlier today, to see if I could... The best I could come up with was, I'd do the Miraak thing, Like, I'd get to the point right after Miraak's fight, I'd try to get some kind of dialogue there written up. Part of the problem is I thought of this too late to come up with a real solution. And I was gonna save there, I was gonna play through on stream, doing it slower and more normal, and then I just load the new save without Vorin in it. That just is right there, and act like nothing changed. But, for one, it didn't feel good doing that. For two, I was not confident trying to write Miraak dialogue, or really do his voice that well. Like, not as confident as I was with SKYRIM. And no time to look over it, and that Miraak part there is so short anyways. And Miraak, I don't know if I wanted to give him that much grandeur. Maybe I could have ironed out something better if I'd thought of the idea sooner. But unlike SKYRIM, who I'd been working on for quite a while, Miraak and getting rid of Vorin was something I kind of thought of last minute, and just didn't have time to action. So instead, the joke came about, Ngoth decided he'd finally take a nap, and when he woke up, he hasn't noticed Vorin isn't here anymore.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
Hey, Nelos.
Say, how would you like to advance the art of magic?
Speaking of SKYRIM, I was really cooking with the cheer, scream line. Yeah, no, that was really good. My personal favorite is of what I got. Like, I will say, Quilla did pitch a good chunk of SKYRIM's dialogue for that scene, for anyone who was there for it. My favorite part is his digressions on how many gods there actually are among the Aedra. The 7 or 8 or 9 or 10, or was Azura there too? Said she was in charge of ya. That's something I enjoyed. Think someone's out to get you?
I don't know, but I mean to find out. I still have some research to do before I'll know anything for certain.
Need any help with that?
I suppose that depends. Are you willing to be an experimental subject?
It wouldn't be the first time, and it's not going to be the last either, but what kind of experiment, just for clarity's sake?
Oh, nothing too dangerous. It should
That doesn't
provide
narrow
an
it down
additional
much.
Spectral tether from your own life spark to the Aedric realm. You would experience it as a sort of increased vigor. You would fight longer, feel stronger, that sort of thing.
I think I kind of already have that.
Probably, almost certainly. Of course, you never can tell.
Fuck it, I've tried worse.
Now stand still. It's my first time casting this spell, and I don't need any additional distractions.
Sure, I've had enough shit fucking with my life force, why not?
Try not to scream too loudly. My ears are sensitive.
Yeah. Nelot's funny.
Off you go. If you discover any side effects, come back and tell me straight away.
Experimental subject. Now let's health boost. Now let's 25-point health boost. Huh. It does kind of just work. Feel a little more durable, if nothing else. Not bad. Oh, well, I got you here. You know any other black books?
You refer to the tomes of esoteric knowledge that old Hermaeus Mora has scattered throughout the world?
Yeah, I got like 4 of them on me. You know where the rest are?
What do you know of them?
I've dealt with Hermie before. Read the Argma Infinium.
Have you? The actual Argma Infinium? That's...
Yeah.
I've searched for it myself.
I like how Neloth actually sounds a little impressed this one time. He's like,
then,
that's...
You should know better than anyone that Hermaeus Mora is not to be trifled with.
Not generally, no.
But he is subtler than most of the other Daedric princes, as you would expect of the Prince of Knowledge and Fate.
Wait, how many of them are the Prince of Fate? I swear Azora said that was her.
Ensnared forever by the law of his secrets. Or perhaps not.
I did find a black book. I need to find more.
Found one? Yes. And you read it too, didn't
No,
you?
no, I've read 4 of
Try
them.
to deny it. You've got the look. I can see it now.
Yeah, that's normal for me.
Dangerous knowledge is still knowledge
ESO
and therefore
joke.
useful. Usually turns out to be the most useful, in my experience.
I gotta know what Miraak knows if I want to stop him.
Miraak? The one all the town folk are always chanting about?
I actually don't know what ESO joke you're talking about, Quilla. Yeah, you may have noticed he's trying to return to Solstheim, and he's a bit of a dick.
Well, I knew something connected with Hermaeus Mora was spreading its influence across the island. I wasn't sure that it was in fact the same entity as this legendary namesake of the Central Temple.
Okay, something was shaking my
Although
mic.
the villagers seem quite
But I got it to
convinced.
stop. Good. Know where I can find another black book?
Oh yes, they're not hard to locate once you know how to look.
Thelia is also a Prince
I
of
have one
Fate.
here
Oh,
I've been
right.
using to locate
God,
more.
I completely forgot about that. You have one?
Yes, I haven't been idle while this fascinating madness engulfed Solstheim. But my book
The most
isn't
Mary
what
Sue
you're
of all
looking
Daedric
for.
princes.
I'm quite sure it is unconnected with this Miraak. But I do know where to find a black book that can help you.
Why won't the book you have here help me?
Oh, it is clearly not associated with the same power that has overtaken the island.
Fair enough.
And I'm not talking about Hermaeus Mora.
But
These
no, I
black
figured
books
it.
are all
You're talking about it's some specific ability.
No, what you're looking for is a specific book.
No, I
Presumably
kind of
because
figured
Miraak's
that part
power
out.
derives from it.
Okay, so you know where to find it.
Yes, I do. I haven't been able to get it, though. But maybe together we can unlock the secrets the Dwemer left behind.
Together. Wait, the Dwemer? They lock up so many of these damn books.
Forbidden knowledge was somewhat of a specialty of the dwarves, eh?
Yeah.
You don't think they would just leave it alone, do you?
Nah, not their
Seems
style.
The ancient Dwemer discovered
They
this
didn't
book
leave the
and
heart of a
took it
dead
to
god alone. And now look at
I
me.
found their reading room in the ruins of Nachardak. The book is there, but it's sealed in a protective case, which I wasn't able to open. But perhaps the two of us, together, will be able to get at the book. To Nachardak, then. Follow me.
Here it goes. This is actually kind of nice. The Nerevarine, actually 2 Telvanni Grand Wizards. Is that the name? Probably not. 2 very powerful Telvanni out to find a missing artifact. Neloth. I think grand was the wrong word to use there. Oh dear. Oops. Alright, we'll blaze through all that this time.
Good day, friend.
Say, how would you... I suppose that depends. Oh, it should... You would expect... At least I...
Yeah.
Now stand still. It's my first time casting this spell, and I don't need any additional distractions. You won't feel a thing, but if you do, try not to scream too loudly. My ears are sensitive. Off you go. If you discover any side effects, come back and tell me straight away.
Sure. Figure it's useful to
As
set
if
that up
tell-
before we get going.
You... What could you know? Well then, you... But you seem to have escaped the... Found dangerous knowledge is still... Miraak? Well, I wasn't
Yeah,
sure.
come on.
Oh yes.
Grand
They're
Neloth
not
is basically a whole
hard to
retcon of a
once
character,
you know
but you
how
do
to
like this Neloth.
Yes,
Yeah, no, I
haven't
agree. It's like...
But I do know where to find a black book that... Yes, I do.
I am with you on that. It's a whole character retcon, but they retcon him into something way more interesting than what he used to be, which was just senile old wizard. This time he's funny.
Forbidden. It seems the...
Like,
I found...
okay,
But perhaps...
genuinely,
To Nachardak, then.
I feel like they could have just made this Devaith Fear instead, and it would have been the best of both. Like, you have the funny Telvanni wizard, but also you didn't... You make it the one everyone loves and remembers, instead of this new guy. I mean, he's not new, but Neloth is not memorable in Solstheim, let's be real. Solstheim, Morrowind. People of Solstheim, heirs of the Guardian, must remain wary, lest the dark influence of Hermamora... We'll never know what the rest of that says. I think a good chunk of it is carried by this voice actor, who I personally recognize best as Mungdal from Chowder. But he's been in other stuff too. I just don't recall his name, I'm sorry to say. Could clear this while we're here, you know.
Here in his shrine.
Yeah, I guess you don't care that much, do you? If anything, you probably think it's interesting to watch.
Here do we toil.
They aren't very clever, are they? More of these things?
Ah, come on, you big old...
No match for my magic.
Yep, no match for your magic, Neloth. Get back on track. I think about it. I'm glad this character is here. It being Neloth is the only weird thing about it. Hell, even if they made it a new Telvanni, it would make more sense, I guess. Although, if you're gonna bring a Telvanni in anyway, you should reuse one that was there. Because their whole thing is they're very long-lived, using magic nonsense. I mean, one of them claims to be older than the entire Empire. Whether he means the entire, like, Alessian Empire in total, or just this dynasty, like the Septim Empire, is another question.
These towers have outlasted their creators by millennia.
Not that hard when you vanish into fucking Aetherius.
Unlock the door for us. Let's get on with it.
Or wherever they wound up. Yeah, I remember here. I murdered a bunch of bandits here. Goth, you think maybe the sky is a box? Foreign, for the last time, the sky is the sky. That's all it ever is. That's all it's ever gonna be. That's all it's gonna be tomorrow, and it's all it's ever been. Nothing weird about what I just said. Wonder what?
The Dwemer of Nachardak appear to have been formed.
Oh my god. If I ever set up a text-to-speech, am I just gonna have to make it be Dagothor?
To operate it inside on my last visit. I sealed...
That might fit way too well.
When I left to keep out ignorant meddlers.
Maybe, yeah. Ah, god.
The book is just inside.
Hey, bathwater. Hengoth took a nap and now Voron's a lot quieter for some reason, and also not visible. Hengoth hasn't noticed yet.
So tantalizingly close. But trust me, no magic will open that. I'd have had the book already.
Yeah, no. Nah, this...
No,
that's
we'll
durable.
Have to do this the hard way. If we can restore the steam supply to this room, I'm certain I can open it. As you'll see, that's easier said than done. This way to the boilers.
Yeah, no, this is like the pure shit.
Follow me.
It's amazing he can turn that and only take himself out.
The last time I was
down the elevator.
I only explored a small...
It's impressive. Genuinely.
part of the ruins.
That would be a better Voron than modded Voron was, mostly because they wouldn't interrupt you every second. Yeah, I mean, you guys could. But I'd need to set up text-to-speech, maybe get a little Voron avatar to talk. Maybe not. It might be funnier if you can't see him, actually.
Nichardak, the city of 100 towers. In its day, it was the largest of the great Dwemer archives, and perhaps the most advanced. In the old stories, when the Nords came to conquer it, it said that Dwemer submerged the entire city beneath the sea until the invaders gave up.
Vivek said he did something similar. Pretty sure he's full of shit, though. Tiny opaque Dagothor PNG in the corner. Maybe. I don't want to clog up the screen is the thing. And I need to find a better, kind of frame anyway.
Still seem to work. Watch. But the pumps only operate when a cube is in the pedestal. Unfortunately, I only have one cube. These 4 boilers provide steam to the room upstairs. They're shut down, but they still respond to the control cubes. So, if we can find 4 more cubes, we can turn these boilers back on and restore steam power to the room upstairs.
Right.
Then I should be able to open the book's protective case. Bring that cube. We'll need it.
Right. This one here, putting it here doesn't do much. You want me to carry it just to carry it? More or less, yes.
Yes. Here we are.
Oh man, you never see these in the Skyrim ruins.
4 more cubes in this
Control panels. Never know how to read these, but
moved to the lower
nice to see them.
Perhaps to try to control the flooding before the city was abandoned. Interesting. That would suggest that the city must have originally sunk during the first cataclysm of Red Mountain. Or that the Dwemer's servitors continued to try to preserve the city after their creator's disappearance.
I know you're so into the Dwemer, Neloth.
3 of the cubes are moved here. This seems like a sensible place to start.
That makes sense for me. I always thought Devaith was more into that.
I hope the rest of the cubes are this easy to find. Although knowing that Dwemer is fire, storm, and ice.
99.
These must be the great workshops of Nichardak. Impressive, even in ruins. In the city's days of glory, it was reputed to be able to assemble a complete automaton in a single day.
Which one?
Dwemer's army at the
Or
Battle of
do you mean all of them?
Must have come from here.
Getting a fully trained soldier once a day is pretty good, yeah.
It looks like we'll need to lower the water level to make...
Yeah,
Oh, good. Now we can see if we can find a way to get that next.
Let's see.
How about this instead?
Don't think we'll need both.
Hardly a chance.
Yep. 2 Master Telvanni wizards. Ah, shit. Hey, Angoth is using a conjured weapon to beat the fuck out of this guy, while empowered by all sorts of magic to buff him up. I say this counts as wizardry. Just because he's not relying on spells to do his damage for him doesn't mean he's not using spells. Actually, you could argue this is still a spell doing his damage for him. He just also adds musculature to it. Alright, not a lot of fucking point to that. Unless... Ah, there we go. Opens that door, which... And if you're not afraid to swim, we can actually get up to this and out without that cube anymore. Afraid of a little water, Neloth? Well, unlike you, I can't breathe in it, so... a little. What, you never learned water breathing? Shut up.
Nothing down here.
I think there's one over here, probably.
Unfortunately, each cube we retrieve... It's down the corresponding... I think they may be rebuilding themselves while they're not looking.
I love that line. Maybe rebuilding themselves when we're not looking. Is this the only time you have Neloth as a companion? So, of course, they tailor-made his dialogue to Dwarven Ruins. Ah. There we go. Gold. And nothing else of value. Well, we can just swim out, it's fine. It's almost fine. There, see? Totally fine. Health is permanently lowered 25 points after swimming or being in the rain. That's right. Where did Neloth go? There he is.
Don't you think we should focus on finding the rest of the control cubes?
Yeah, but spell made me weaker once I got wet.
Wet, you say?
Yeah.
I suppose, yes, I can see how that would have inverted the tether. Unfortunate. Couldn't you simply avoid water? No, that won't do. Can't have you forego bathing. The ashlands can leave one a bit pungent.
I like how that's his realization of why that's unreasonable. Like, no, you still need to
I'll
bathe.
just remove it. Here's a bit of coin. Should help mitigate your inconvenience.
That's fine.
We still have Q. Let's see where this leads.
Yeah, I gotta cut down the water more.
There's a passage up there. We could reach it if the water level was higher.
Damn it, I thought it was lower. Thought the path was going down. Alright, this is their way to make sure you pick up all your cubes. Alright, bringing the water back up.
With the water level this high, we can swim across the collapsed part of the passage and reach
It is
the other
funny,
side.
it's kind of set up for you to get that during this quest, because there's so much swimming in this quest.
Yeah.
Probably should kill things before I fuck with that.
I think they may be rebuilt. Yeah.
Dwarven Ballista Master.
Yeah.
Penetrated armor. Sweet crush. Go ahead and get this brought down. Yep. Ready for the water level to go up, Neloth? Hey look, a Dwarven Centurion Master. Wonder if it's gonna drown. You think... What am I saying? Of course it can't fucking drown. Do. I do think this is a decently fun dungeon here. This is the water level shenanigans. It's fairly linear, but whatever, you know? I suppose it's extremely linear. I like the water level being the deciding factor of your ability to move on in it. Because that almost makes it less linear than some other ones. Didn't actually seem to affect the water level at all, so oops. I'm okay. Hang on to the last two.
Aha! So you chose today to die.
Ooh, oh. Ballista can actually do some damage because they ignore parts of your armor. Not all of it, mind, but enough.
The last cube is somewhere in here. I hope it won't require more swimming around in this filth.
Just ocean water, calm down. Wow, straight up.
I'd guess that must be the pump activator up there. But how to reach it?
Imagine these have something to do with it.
All three of these bridges down in order to reach the pump control.
What by then? There we go.
That's it. Don't touch anything else. Quickly now.
Easy peasy.
Come out this instant.
Bonked.
That's that.
Bonk, bonk.
Who's there?
You imagine people have tried to make permanent Neloth companion. Shouldn't be too hard. He does still have, like, all the prerequisite dialogue, you know?
Yeah. Could have known better than to challenge a master wizard of the House Kalban.
He's already got everything to be a companion, or a follower, I mean. He's just... Just needs the flag to set him as one, I guess.
The last one really. Good luck.
Fine, I guess. Yep. Saves me a trip back, if nothing else. Yeah, I'm not stupid.
Do you have the cube?
Yep, got it.
Good. Then I'll take this cube and we can be on our way.
I mean, I could go back get it myself, but sure.
Watch out. The water's rising even higher with both pumps shut down.
Yeah. It is funny, it's marking Neloth because he has one of them. Stop. Okay, get over here. Please wait for you to get up before I take these out.
You'll need the cube I picked up to start all the boilers.
Start all the boilers. Oh wait, I need to take those two up there out to do this.
You'll need the cube I picked up to start all the boilers.
Yeah, okay.
Here, I picked up this cube for you.
Okay, you actually have to talk to him to get it.
That seems to have
There we go.
Good. It took longer than I'd hoped, but at least it's finally done.
He's done the word we're gonna use.
Look out! Another steam centurion!
I might have noticed. Damn it, in your robot thigh and pull it out. Boom. Alright, what's in here? Broken boots of stamina, Warhammer of greater weakness to poison.
If so, it should be a simple matter to release the book.
Ought to be, yeah. Sanctified Daedric War Axe. It's funny enchanting Daedric gear with, like, holy effects. This weapon forged of the blood of a demon and the blood of a dead god. has now been enchanted with the ability to make the undead flee in terror. For truly ours is a noble cause. Alright. Hey, hey! We got it! Alright. Epistolary acumen. Fuck does that mean? I'll admit, epistolary. Not a word I know off the top of my head. Acumen, I understand, but epistolary is a weird one. Where is... Alright, we're gonna have to go through the hard way. Save in case I fuck it up. Which I almost did. Novel told through the framing device of letters. Huh. Like Frankenstein. Oh, letters as in like... okay, I was like, why would there be a word from the... Oh, you mean like notes, like mail letters. That's what you meant by letters. I was like fucking alphabet? Like some kind of idiot. Epistolary acumen. Mail letters, yes, not glyph letters. Okay. That makes way more sense. I was like, that can't be a common enough thing to need its own word. I suppose, a bunch of books of the Bible are epistolary, too. Though I suppose they're not the Bible isn't a novel? Would it still be a novel? Wow. Chapter 2. Well, something's here to fucking fight me. Let's kill it first. Yeah, this is cool as hell. And it's not even the full power version of it. The arms on this. And not because the Bible is, at least in theory, a collection of real letters. Yeah. And, though, I suppose, in theory, a novel is not specifically fictional. Because you can have a non-fiction novel. So in that theory, I guess you could say. There was also this, this interesting, like, it was kind of for kids because it was a very interactable thing, but it was a Sherlock Holmes epistolary, which was a bunch of letters and things that Watson was writing to... I can't remember his name. He was another American detective, and Watson was trying to get his help finding Sherlock. Sherlock had disappeared. It was very fun. It was a Christmas gift for me, and I liked it a lot. A novel is fiction? By definition, a novel is fictitious? I guess so. The book was interactive in the sense that it was like... There's a bunch of objects, like, sort of in it. Like, you could get the actual letters and the envelopes they were in physically shoved into, like, this scrapbook, almost. Along with a bunch of random crap that was evidence, and you were supposed to be able to use the stuff to figure out what Holmes had been trying to tell Watson using these clues. And then there's a letter at the end explaining what the actual solution is, if you didn't figure it out yourself, but also offering, you know, a conclusion to the story, which... I already know, Conjure High Seeker. You're not keeping this, Hermie. Knowing Hermaeus Mora, he can probably make as many as he wants. That don't mean we need to let him. Lurker Vindicator. Ward. Little shiptids. Come here and die. Gold, and not much else. Loaded to death. I do like Apocrypha as an area. It's visually very interesting. Like, it looks different from everywhere else you go. And that's fun. I wish it was a little more colorful. Like, it's very murky everywhere. That does help make it look old, but while it's visually distinctive from the normal place, the color palette's a little lacking, I think. Lots of very dark colors. The green of the sky is nice, but I wish, I don't know, I wish the water was, nah, the water would be too much. I don't know. Like, it's too brown. It does look very Lovecraftian, which I appreciate. You know the bug where the map water turns into the Apocrypha water when you leave a black book? I've never seen that, actually. It's one of your pet peeve bugs? It's not one I've run across myself, so I can't give much opinion on it, I don't think. It sounds annoying. Like, very immersion breaking. Boom. I haven't seen too many kill cams of them. They're not a common enough enemy, I suppose. I like this little thing here, where opening the gates this way closes them this way. I think that's really cool. Yeah. Ouchies. There are a lot of seekers over here. Regeneration is the best thing. Chapter 4. Aurum Shield of the Gladiator. Huh. Gold, more Daedric Plate. I'm good on Daedric Plate. Right, don't stand in that, you just get hurt. Now, I did all that. Epistolary Acumen. The skill of letters? Hermy.
You thought to reject me, and yet here you are. Your journey towards enlightenment has led you to my realm.
Ungoth's making the jerk-off motion the entire time Hermaeus Mora's talking, just, yeah, uh-huh. What do you want this time?
You have entered my realm. You have sought out the forbidden knowledge that only one other has obtained. You are Dragonborn, like Miraak before you, a seeker of knowledge and power.
I'm not... Yeah, I came to learn his secrets.
All that he knows, he learned from me.
Yeah, I kind of figured. This whole tentacle thing going on.
To use your power as Dragonborn, to bend the world to your will.
Fuck no. That sounds exhausting. Also unethical.
Here then, use the knowledge you need, although you did not know you needed it. The second word of power.
Mind.
Use it to bend the wills of mortals to your purpose. But this is not enough. Miraak knows the final.
Notice how Ungoth never actually agreed to anything.
Without that,
Hermaeus Mora kind of just gave him that and said, yep, now I win. I don't think that's how Daedric deals work.
Served me well, and he was rewarded. I can grant you the same power as he wields, but all knowledge has its price.
Yeah. Wait, why are you helping me defeat him?
He has served me long and well, but
if he's
grows
well, if he's been in here since pre-Merithic era, motherfucker's gotta be old.
Return to your world will spread my influence more widely.
Hermaeus Mora has much to gain and nothing to lose in helping you kill Miraak. That's also true, but Hermaeus Mora implies that, he implies that it's now inescapable for you to serve him.
To replace him with a more...
Though the way he talks, he knows well the lure of his kind of knowledge. Yeah, I suppose so.
One who still
give freely and they will come back. That's true. It's more like he's pretty sure he's manipulating you in that way. He knows you'll come back, but you could prove him wrong, I think. Alright, so what's your price?
Knowledge. For knowledge.
Gives you word 2 for free, but he wants something for word 3.
Have withheld their secrets from me for many long years. The time has come for this knowledge to be added to my library.
Yeah. I know he's not lying to me. That's not Hermes' style. And if they refuse?
My servant Miraak would have found a way to bring me what I want. So will you, if you wish to surpass him. Send the Skull Shaman to me. He holds the secrets that will be mine.
Bastard. Involving people who have nothing to do with this shit. Alright, what's in here? Dragonborn Force, Dragonborn Might, Dragonborn Soul. Dragon Aspect increases your Fire, Frost, and Shock resistance. Not bad. Increase your armor rating. It already does that to the cap, so... Increase your damage resistance while power attacking, drawing a bow, or casting a spell. I think just the resistances would be nice to have more of those passively. Because there's no reason not to have this up all the time with Ungoth.
What happened? What did you see? Different people have very different experiences when reading these books.
I went to Apocrypha.
You're still acting surprisingly sane, too. What did he have to say? He must have wanted something from you.
What's the secrets of the skull? In exchange for teaching me the third word of power I gotta know.
What secrets could they have worth keeping from old Mora? Sounds like a bargain to me. Hermaeus Mora learned some fascinating new ways to skin a hawker, and you become the second most powerful Dragonborn that ever lived. Well, that gives me a lot to think about.
Second most?
Need to get back to
Who would be? Oh, wait, right, Talos.
Completely
Completely forgot about that guy for a minute. Yeah, no, he's supposed to be Dragonborn too, right? I know the implication is supposed to be that Miraak's still better, but I like thinking that that's where Ungoth's mind went.
Need to get back to Telmithra.
Like, he doesn't consider Miraak an actual threat, he considers that a cheap shot.
You are no match for me, dragon.
Like, cheap-shotting son of a bitch doesn't get the all-powerful.
No Dova would stoop for such vile tyranny.
Yeah, sorry about that, but not a lot of options. Ooh, Conjuration maxed out, yay! You ever fought a dragon before, Neloth? I don't think even you're old enough for that.
To have one's soul.
Wait, what?
Like that.
Hey. What are you? You son of a...
One step closer to my return.
I will cut you! That was mine! I'm going to skin him. Miraak has now made a very dangerous mistake. He's gotten between Ungoth and what is essentially his drug source. Sure, Ungoth has already absorbed more than 50 souls, but fuck you, he earned them. All of them. Faster to go back to Telmithrin on foot, and then catch a ride. Quote unquote, even though there's no rides to catch on Solstheim. Shut up about it, though. Yeah. Deal with this while we're here. Should learn that.
Go!
Over cracked. Ow.
That's it. That's it.
What does the Sunstone do? %50% fire resist.
Oh dear. Time to die. Come on.
Oh shit, more of them.
I promise I'll kill you quickly.
Yeah. Down you go. Ooh. Love actually how massive the damage multiplier is for when they're really low health like that. It's fun. Hey, another stone down. Maybe should actually hitch a ride to Raven Rock and free up their stone so all those people can sleep again. Maybe should have done that before I left. Yeah, the Earthstone. The Pocket Guide to the Empire is written by an unknown author. Interesting. They really need to sleep, to be honest. I mean, Ungoth doesn't, but all the rest of them probably.
With the Ashbourne threat taken care of,
Ungoth knows how to not sleep, why don't they? Ungoth is at least self-aware enough to know that he's an outlier in a lot of shit like that. He actually does have a bit of a big head over it, too. Like, realistically, I think he's at least that self-aware.
Go! Come on.
Down, big fuck.
I knew it.
Now for the other ones. Just walk out of the ocean. There we go. Let's see what this one's blessing is. I somehow doubt that it's lightning resist. But who knows for sure? The Earthstone. Armor rating increased by 100. That's really, really strong, actually. Though it might not do anything for Ungoth at this point. Yeah, he's at almost 700 armor. That's too much to matter. Though actually, with that shout, can probably go from Iron Flesh down to Oak Flesh. For, just fortifying the armor rating.
If you're looking for the East Empire Company, they've been gone.
He's never
for
been
over
the same
100
since my
years.
mother died.
Try Windhead.
I don't.
Ah, damn it. I forgot to sell my shares into them. Think they're still good. Do you think Angoth's shares in that are still good? Where'd he keep the slips proving he has them?
Dior, you must
Actually, he probably put them in whatever bank vault Uriel set him up with, that one of the meats probably raided during the Great War.
I'm sure there's a good reason Baldur...
And by raided, I mean just emptied out to bankroll the war. I guess Titus was the only one involved during that.
Baldur wouldn't leave without telling someone.
Don't worry yourself.
Some battle or another, some point the Empire needed money and Angoth's coffers were probably
I've seen
emptied.
outsiders in our village
Make
before.
my heart heavy that you don't believe me, Fenari. Baldur...
Hey, I need to ask kind of an enormous fucking favor.
So the dragons have returned. Well, the Skull have survived worse.
I mean, Dragon's been back for a minute, but, Hermie wants your secrets.
Hermes Mora. Old Herma Mora himself.
Yeah, that one.
So he is the source of Miraak's power. Of course.
Well, a horse is a horse.
We have many tales of Herma Mora trying to trick us into giving up our secrets to him. And now he comes again for what we have long kept from him.
Yeah. Why do you call him Herma Mora? That's a stupid question. Because Hermaeus Mora. It's just a different way of saying the name, dude. That's the only way he'll teach me the final word of Miraak's shout.
So it falls to me to be the one to give up the secrets to our ancient enemy. I do not know if I have the strength to face him. With Miraak's corruption of the stones, the oneness of the land is disrupted, and our connection to the All-Maker is broken.
I'll restore the remaining ones if that'll help.
It may. It should. And I will think on what you ask of me.
You know what, that's
decide
fair.
If it is necessary.
Real glad I
just
did that
another
pit
of
stop to
Herma
crack
Mora's
another one of them.
tricks.
It's a good thing I took that pit stop to crack another one of those before coming back here. I genuinely forgot about that. The Beast Stone and the Water Stone. If I had to guess, the Water Stone might be lightning resist, and the Beast Stone couldn't say. We'll find out what the Beast Stone is. Right behind the mead hall. Which has been re-attacked by Reiklings.
No.
You have no idea how good it is to be back here. Thanks for your help, friend.
Good to know. So the Reiklings still try to take the place, huh? Knowing little bastards. Like I said, I don't remember much siding with the non-Reiklings, because usually I side with the Reiklings so I can betray them to get a ton of Ebony Blade progress.
You won't win.
Drop. Right, gotta... Ow. Fuck. Go! Forgot about that. Luckily, the shout lasts more than an in-game hour. Somehow. There's the disturbed scream. Wah! What the fuck? You saw that too, right? That black square in the sky? What did that? Okay, Beast Stone. Hang on. Pride of Herstag. Pilgrim of the Allmaker. You enter combat, you call the Pride of Herstag to your side. What? Beast Stone, you have 100% disease resistance. I got a lot of disease resistance already. What's this? Pride of Herstag? Where the fuck did that come from? Is that their temple?
He grows ever near to us.
Altar of Thrond. The fuck is a Thron? I will admit, that's actually a thing I, until right this second, didn't notice. I keep having Ungoth react to the names of things when diegetically there's no reason he should hear them. But okay, a bear just is summoned for me when I go places. Cool. It died immediately. Is that the secondary effect of the Beast Stone? I'll admit, I didn't notice the secondary effects of the other ones. I think I do have Pilgrim, so I should be getting the second effects. Let me double check that before I say that with any authority. Yeah, Divine Blessings are twice as strong, receive additional bonuses when you pray at their shrines. Yeah. I hadn't been checking what the other one's secondary effects were. Beast Stone gives you a summoned bear is pretty cool. Cool, but its primary effect does literally nothing for Ungoth, so like... See what the storm does. Or water. I imagine it's electricity resist. I swear there were more than 5 stones before, weren't there? And we had to read the actual physical map. Well, not actual, but you had to look at a map in the inventory, I mean.
Once, but
Have a bear. Who's down there in need of dying to a bear? You're around here, you bastards. Okay. Still have Bend Will on. Good.
Go! Now then, just
Alright, everybody away. Big fuck off monster comes out after I do that. There we go. Oh shit, dragon. A normal one, admittedly. Ah, I missed. Restart. Normally cooks mortals. How are you doing that? A lot of magic. Come on, down on the ground, you fuck. Yeah, there we go. There. Deaded. Alright, this one's mine for sure. I think Miraak does only have like a 30% chance to steal a dragon soul from you. Ah, that's that good shit. You guys mind?
Whatcha?
I haven't pulled out destruction magic in a minute, just because I kind of stopped wearing robes.
No. Yeah.
There it goes. Whee! Waterstone added. Nope. Down. There we go. That's powers. Dang it. Raise guard. 2% shock resist. Figures. But imagine there's at least one other weird thing in here somewhere. Not that I saw. At least in terms of names. Only one of them work or something? Hope that's not why. I don't see anything that would count as a secondary effect for this. gonna get caught in here. Alright, let's get back to Raven Rock, take a trip to the Skull Village from there, and see about getting that last shout. I suppose a big part about the Dragonborn DLC is having this whole new area to explore on Solstheim. But that's probably... it's supposed to take a lot longer to do all that. So that's why the main quest maybe feels a lot shorter. There's still plenty of stuff I haven't found here.
Your armor would...
Sorry, what was that about? I didn't catch that over the sound of me breaking your skull with mine. Angoth's skull is better... Skull is better than that guy's skull, and he proved it.
Now, ain't this a surprise?
It's not that surprising. Bandits are the same everywhere. Hey, look at this! And where you go, these morons think they can fight someone in Daedric gear. And, like, tonal armor.
Boethia inspired.
How was that about Boethia?
Nerevar, guide me.
I ain't guiding shit. What character development from Angoth? From, I'm not the Nerevarine, this whole idea is stupid, go to hell, to, who? Nerevar, guide me. Go fuck yourself, that's my guidance. His soul and body have been twisted into something barely resembling what he used to be. Every new adventure is another chance for him to lose a piece of himself, to have something stronger, but less him grafted on instead. Every blasphemy will bring him closer to saving everyone. But at the same time, that hopeful little, orphan boy whose big dream was to have Hist worship officially recognized as part of the Imperial religion. I wonder how long that person has been dead. Was not fully. So when he picked up that Amulet of the Elder Council, he recognized it immediately, and he thought back on that feeling. About how much he kind of misses who he was back then. I guess it's not dead, but it's certainly not what he is.
So the dragons have returned.
Well, you ready?
The tree stone is still corrupted. The land is still out of balance.
I kinda can't do much about that one as it is.
It may be enough. It will have to be.
You'll give him what he wants?
Yes. The Skal also tell of the day when we must finally give up our secrets. When Herma Mora finally wins.
I do like that they're like, we knew it would happen eventually, we just never wanted it to.
Secrets, but also
I mean, it's still like, it's still good they held on to it. That meant they had a bargaining chip against Hermaeus. They could get that last shout
May my ancestors forgive me. Give me the book. I will read it and speak to old Hermamora myself. I will make sure he lives up to his part of the bargain.
Hope you know what you're doing, old man.
That is my hope as well. I am trusting that you will make this sacrifice worthwhile.
Father, you must not do this. That book is wrong, evil, against everything you have taught me my whole life.
I must, Freya. It is the only way to free Solstheim forever from Miraak's shadow. There comes a time when everything must change. Nothing that lives remains the same forever. Do not fear for me, my daughter.
Nothing that lives remains the same forever.
Has laid out for
That's a pretty apt description of Ingoth himself, honestly.
As always.
I am ready for whatever the foul master of this book has in store for me.
But that's not normal.
The skull yield up their secrets to me.
Hey, killing him's not part of the deal.
Father! No, stop!
I can't cut these away without hitting him.
I won't not for you.
Give me the word, Hermy.
Do something!
Dragonborn, you have delivered me the gift I requested.
Fuck you.
In return, I keep my promise, as befits a Prince of Oblivion. I give you the word of power that you need to challenge Miraak. You will be either a worthy opponent or his successor, as the tides of fate decree.
Fuck off him.
Father! What have you done? Go! My father sacrificed himself so you could destroy Miraak and lift his master's shadow from the land.
I think I got one more piece I'm gonna need.
Do not fail.
I remember there being that many frost trolls on Solstheim before. I'll admit, again, I just don't remember. Could have been. I'm not sure. Am I going? Tell Mithrin. It's close enough to the village, whatever. One more book. Might need this one.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
I'll be fine.
Where is that ash-sucking steward of mine? Verona?
Think someone's out to get you?
I still have some research to do before I'll know anything for certain.
Anything to help with?
Can you? Of course you can. What took you so long to ask?
I don't know, usually you bring it up
I'm trying
first.
to adapt Redguard magic to the ash.
Redguard magic,
I
huh?
think the key concept I'm missing is recorded in Afasariat's book, Wind and Sand. I have some associates and correspondents who find things for me. One of them has a credible rumor on where this book might be.
Alright, I'll give it a look.
And I'd like you to find the truth of the matter.
Yeah, I figured.
Hermaeus Mora has always tried to seduce mortals into his service with the lore of forbidden knowledge. Where the black books actually came from, no one really knows. Some appear to have been written far in the past. Others might be from the future. Apparently, time is more malleable if you're the Daedric Prince of Fate and Destiny.
But that's fucking 3 of them are that.
Now, where did I put...
Oh, yeah.
Alright, where are we going for this? Actually, back to the mainland. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to unmark this to actually use the fast travel there, which is dumb, but whatever. There. Nalta's deep? Really? Alright, it's not that far from Lakeview Manor. We can go from there. Been to this place before, I didn't run across that book. And again, I wasn't really looking for it, so why would I? That's a fine enough explanation for why you didn't find an item your first time in a place. You didn't know it was there, why would you bother? Moments like this make me appreciate the subtle adventure of Skyrim. The quieter music kind of playing in the background as you come upon a dilapidated, sunken tower. Look for an old magic book for a crazed wizard. It's a nice feeling. I think if this game didn't feel so nice to play, even if it was just as big, I don't know if it'd be as enormous as it is. It wants me to go back, but I think I have to get around.
You're dead.
Yeah.
You could do... Full buffs. They were trying to fix a broken soul gem, or trying to put one together? What was the plan there? Also, why do necromancers have... I guess they just seek magical knowledge from anything. Maybe they would have a book on Redguard magic. Ugh, mushmouth.
You're dead.
Didn't hurt.
Another soul for the master.
The master in question being who? Well, like the ideal masters, or the what? Talking Manny Marco. Orum's Aquatic Escape. Caster is invisible for 15 seconds. Activating an object or attacking will break the spell. Breathe underwater for 15 seconds. Improve night vision for 15 seconds. Wow. Been looking for an invisibility thing. I just never got my illusion high enough for it. Zangoth used to turn himself invisible quite frequently when he needed to be stealthy. Oh yeah, Malin Varen. I remember this guy. I pulled his soul out of Azura's star. Reminds me. Azura's priest is probably still hanging out over at that... I didn't go back there. Zangoth is dismissive of a lot of the gods, but I feel like Azura he's the most angry at, the most consistently. She feels like the one who has most directly used him. Sure, plenty of them have used him, but she feels the most blatant. Needed to go around the other way. That explains it. Ah, whatever. Found a cool spell.
Is someone there?
Yep.
Found you.
Now, as interesting as it was to be like stealth mage, it's a little fun for Zangoth to just be back to his roots. Mr. Walk 'em down. He's going to walk at you with a weapon. You better hope he doesn't get all the way over there.
Nothing.
Because you'll be dead. This is how he fought 99% of the time in Daggerfall. Morrowind too, for that matter. Weltome's Soul Split. Sacrifice a friendly conjured or reanimated minion to summon 2 Sundered Shades for 60 seconds. Fascinating. That's gotta be new. Yeah, remember when that spell genuinely wiped out like half of Zangoth's health from one tick? Back during the Meridia quest. God, Zangoth's OP now. It's fun. Seeing how far I've come. like a lever for this thing somewhere, or... Oh, here we are. Hey, how's it going? Headbutt time! Yep. Ah, he died halfway through it. Damn. Wind and sand. Ruby... Yeah. And behind door number this is 8 gold. 24 gold. Behind door number that... Not much of interest. Door number there is back to the entrance, of course. That was nice. Went through a part of that dungeon I don't usually go through. So I think Ungoth is... Okay, he's never going to reach the point of the sheer amount of damage that Hircine's spear could do in Morrowind. Just because he doesn't have the absurd strength score to multiply all his damage by like he did in Morrowind. But I think he's probably just as durable by now. Like, Ungoth was basically unkillable by that point in Morrowind. And he's... When he's got all his buffs on, he's at there in this game, too, I think. Oh man, imagine all these buffs on top of being werewolf transformed. Where he just regenerates infinitely. Because you can dragon aspect, and it'll last into werewolf form. It's one of the only ways in the base game to give yourself some armor there. Combine it with some alteration magic. You actually do okay to make werewolf better, but your damage is just going to cap out. And you will not be able to keep up on higher difficulties as a werewolf in the base game. With this mod, you will... Even with no buffs, like, really going into it, you'll kind of clean house, at least in the middling difficulties. I imagine on higher difficulties, the buffs are necessary. How long's this treasure chest been near Ilya's house? Ah, damn it. It's like 100 feet away. Never noticed it before. Alright. Actually, you know what? Let's drop off some stuff. I feel like Ungoth's gotten pretty encumbered by this point. Start with the traditional pull all the arrows that were jabbed into Ungoth out of him. Quite a few this time. And accidentally picked one up out of midair. I don't know which one that was. Ancient ignored arrows. Okay. Notch pickaxe and the Staff of Hasadoki. Good place to start. I like those too much to just toss them. Great Call of Nocturnal. Ungoth don't need it. Nakreen. Cool, but in you go. Arndreth's robes. Unique, but in you go. Some wine. If there's any chest pieces I might want more now. The Daedric plate with dragon aspect doesn't look great, like the spikes are incongruent now. And it looks a little odd. I'll get to chest armor eventually. There's the Ebony Mail. Still actually ridiculously beyond anything you could need. Because technically 380 armor rating. Like, to the point you don't need anything else. Hey, honestly, the Lord's Mail would be the mechanically best option, because of its unique effects on it, but it looks bad. Because it looks like light armor, because they made it match the Penitus Oculatus gear. Blades armor, maybe. That's a definite maybe. He's wearing the Blades boots right now. Ward of the Seasons. A consideration. Dwarven plate also looks pretty cool. Like, even more resistances, though would he need them, is the question. If I'm just going for looks for heavy armor, Dwarven plate might be the path. It does also look good with Wraithguard on. Brings up to 403, which actually is a notable decrease in armor. Like, that's no longer touching the cap. Like, that's way down there. That is actually sacrificing performance to a large degree. In which case, the Blades armor might win out. Also thematically appropriate for Ungoth. Technically, it's the organization he's been part of the longest. And much less immediate. 478's still good. And that looks a lot better. Like, that actually looks like it's complementing the shape of it. Plus, it fits the boots I already have on. Yep, I think we'll go with this. Plus, it's 5 pounds lighter than Daedric plate. The backpack's still a little iffy, but it's fine. Let's save so I don't have to do that again. Solstheim fast travel can be a little finicky.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gjalland.
Keep that in mind. We'll say we're taking a boat around the island to Tel Mithrin. Floating! Honestly, yeah, the Blades gear, but with, Wraithguard on. I wish I could have a Blades left gauntlet. But I know, Skyrim wants gauntlets to be one thing.
Do you have it? Did you get my book?
Yeah, here it is. Right where you said
Perhaps
it would be.
This particular source was worth more than I thought he was. Pity.
Why is that a
In any
pity?
case, this is truly amazing. I think I can adapt this into a sort of whirlwind vortex energy.
Badass.
Yes. I'll write it out, and you can pick up a copy from Talbot's in a few days. In the meantime, take this for helping me.
Cool.
Where did I put...
Oh, yeah.
Black Book is in there, and I want that last Black Book before fighting Miraak. Wonder whose room that is. It's probably Talbot's room. Oh, they weren't using it.
Clicking. No.
Yeah. One sec. I am returned. Sorry. Guess just wait a day for Neloth to have another thing for Ingath to do. I feel like if I go do Miraak now, I'll forget to come back for this last book. You gotta do Neloth quests to get it, I think. Eventually he'll open up that room for you. Nyx Hound found something. Oh, that thing that's near here.
How am I supposed to get anything done with part of the tower withered like this?
Need to leave and come back. Yeah, the bell's slightly off. How you doing?
Make it quick.
All right, Jesus.
Now, if you'll excuse me.
Save you from being mind enslaved by a rock. What do I know? No, Kitty. You cannot come with me to do things. Because I'm not going anywhere to do things. Also, it's too soon for you to eat. Gotta wait till my show is over. I know I made you wait real long yesterday because the show was real long, but shut up about that.
If you're going to be... Perhaps later. For now, I have a slightly...
Here we go. I think this is the one.
You see, I'm a collector of staffs, magical staffs, in particular those
Usually I see
made by
staves, but
Azra
staffs
Nightwielder.
isn't wrong.
Through
Azra Nightwielder.
I believe I've located
Favorite character mentioned.
If you retrieve it, I'll give you a staff of my own making. Nightwielder's creations don't really hold up in comparison to what can be made today, but they have a sentimental value for me. You understand?
Who was Azra Nightwielder?
He was the original Shadow Mage. His advances in magic are legendary.
Only mention he's getting in a main
Less
game.
well known is that he was also a pioneer in the field of enchanting staffs. Every staff of his that I have uncovered has led me to greater understanding. Today we would consider his techniques rudimentary, but the genius is still evident.
I like how Neloth can't help but respect the guy because he came up with it first.
Now, where did I put...
Oh, yeah.
Like, The first one to come up with an idea has got to get credit for doing it so well. Hey, really, that's really an annoying thing they should have fixed. Wenome is the oldest city in Skyrim and maybe the oldest human city on the continent. Could be, if Ysgramor built it himself. Guy literally fresh off the boat from Atmora.
Captain?
Over at Halted Stream Camp. There a bunch of times I probably would have left a random staff by itself, yeah. No. Yeah. Nah, I can't dual cast that just yet.
The bad time to get lost, friend.
Who's lost? Not me.
Tell you what.
This is weird. We had like one frame of a kill cam. Felt like I might have been going insane when that happened. Come on. You'll try. Probably won't work out for you, though. In we go. Halted Streams Camp. This is a pretty cool location. It's one of the more memorable dungeons, because it's pretty near Whiterun, for one. And it's the best place to get mammoth tusks for Isolde, which a lot of low-level characters really want to do that, because Isolde is one of the better spouses in the game, I'd argue. And it's also where you get the transmutation spell. It's one of the most fun ones. It got strong as shit nowadays. Oh, like that's new. Ozra's Staff of the Fear Rune. Sweet. Back to Souls time. Ah, damn it, I broke my rule. Hang on, I'll reload, actually. Reload to go to Whiterun to do it.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain
How do you
Diallo.
properly spell Ngoth? Just type it like Ngoth, and I don't know if that's 100% correct. The G should also be capitalized. That is the only thing you're doing wrong. None of that's Ngoth. N apostrophe G-A-T-H.
Have you seen Verona? I'm hungry.
No, I haven't seen Verona.
Well, find her. Tell her I want apple cabbage stew with some canis root tea.
Ngoth, go make a snowball. Ngoth, go make a snowball and throw it at the first person you see. Next time I see snow, Vorin. I'm not your servant.
Obviously not, or you would have a cup of tea in your hands. I suppose you want to be asked nicely.
A little.
Very well. Please, O hero of Skyrim.
Alright, this is as close
find
as we're getting.
Verona. I shall be ever so grateful.
Alright. Here's Azra's staff while I'm here.
You didn't have to speak a word. I could sense it the moment you came in.
Yeah, you didn't bring it up.
You've proven your worth, and I'm as good as my word. Take this staff from my personal collection. I think you'll find it useful.
Unlikely, but appreciate the effort.
I suppose I could dig up a staff or two for you?
Do have some cool stabs. Was wrong about this being the
where did I put? Oh,
time to get this unlocked. That's his staff enchanter. Come back even later. Reluctant Steward.
Good day, friend. Keeping well?
You seen Verona?
Not recently. Neloth keeps me very busy with spell research.
Nah.
Ask Alenia. She and Verona seem to be quite friendly.
Ah, thanks. By the way.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Interesting. Bound Quiver technically isn't a conjuration spell. Look. Or it's not tagged with it. I think they might have fucked up when making it.
All right, then.
Loading down. Stop licking my bed. 1 sec again. Alright, I'm back. Let's see here. Locked, because it's nighttime, I guess. Check the kitchen. Why not? No one here. Oh, wait.
I hope you're not expecting a meal. I've barely got enough for them that live here.
You seen Verona?
Is it tea time already?
Kinda.
Well, Neloth's just going to have to wait. Verona went to Raven Rock to arrange for supplies.
Yeah. Raven Rock.
Mephala cloak.
Yeah, sure, Mephala.
Yes.
Done work for her, him, them, I don't remember. I've done work for Mephala. Alright, maybe I can still catch her on the road back. If this were a Morrowind quest, you'd go back to Raven Rock, and you wouldn't be able to find her, and you'd have to ask around, and they'd say, oh, she never arrived. Here, instead, they just point you to where she is. Dead to a bunch of ash spawn. Guy's slipping and sliding. Tell Miloth that Verona is dead. Yeah, I'll get around to it. You got like 40 feet outside Tel Mithrin. Kinda just disappointing. Steward's key does not get you into the apothecary. Interesting.
Have you found Verona yet?
She's dead.
Dead? Well, that's annoying.
Yeah.
How did she die?
Ash spawn attack, looks like.
There are more and more of those things showing up around here lately.
Might be a problem.
I suppose you'll have to find me a new steward.
I will have to.
Try Raven Rock.
Yeah, fine.
They are in awe of me there. I'm sure almost anyone would be willing to serve me.
Kind of person am I looking for?
Excellent question.
It's easier to just go along with it at this point.
Once word gets out, there will be a lot of people to choose from. Someone with a brilliant mind and a robust physique that is blindly obedient would be ideal. Oh, and they need to know how to brew tea. Ulves always waters it down.
Yeah, alright.
Don't take too long finding me a steward.
I'm not doing anything better at the moment. I need that book you have, and this seems like the only way to get it. Lurkers are thought to be native to the murky waters of Hermaeus Mora's Apocrypha. Well, Twitch doesn't seem to think they're real.
Misery? I'll give you misery.
I didn't say anything.
Getting assigned to scrape net scum off the front of the bulwark.
I didn't say anything about the word misery at any point.
If you... This may be the frontier, but we've still got rules. Break them, you wind up in the prisons.
Yeah, I'm not stupid. Not gonna just break rules because I think no one's gonna do anything. At least give a few hours for people to wake up. Always get everywhere early. Except when I'm late. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother asking you, Glover.
With the Ashspawn, Modin Veleth, captain of the Redoran Guard, at your service.
Yeah, Captain Veleth.
I don't know who sent you here, but you've given us something to build on
Yeah.
here.
Long shot. Want to be the new Tel Mithrin steward?
Not on your life. I'd sooner try to swim back to Windhelm.
That's the response I'm expecting to get going forward.
Remember, I have plenty of potions and ingredients.
Raised my men.
It's busier now that things are starting to
How
look
about
up.
you?
Don't be ridiculous. Who would run this place? You ask around the retching Netch. Someone there might be crazy enough, or drunk enough, to do it.
Thanks for the tip, at least.
Supplies, you know where to find me.
Look at me. I'm a different person. And I have you to thank for it.
Who the fuck are you?
Don't pity me. And don't look at me like that.
I love Akari's art
I know
style
what
so
I am.
much. I don't think I can quite put it into words. It's like the art style of the 80s refined and perfected over the years into something very unique and stylish, keeping those original aspects of the 80s style. Wanna be a steward?
Would he give me skooma? I might do it for some skooma. See you in the
picking
mines.
someone else immediately. Arakis. Oh, I was like, Akari? I just was gonna let you keep going with whatever that name was. Araki.
The mines are open and the shop
I'll
is
be the new
busy.
steward.
My father. Besides, Neloth is loony, a skooma addict. He wanted my father to import a white mammoth alive.
Anyone that might take the job.
You could try Drovus Relvi. He came in here asking my father if he needed any odd jobs done. Seemed kind of desperate.
That might work.
Keep yourself safe. Solstheim's still a dangerous place.
Oh, I've noticed.
Working on those standing stones feels like a bad dream. I'm glad you woke us from it.
Hey, I heard you were looking for a
Welcome to the
job.
Next Corner Club, me lord. If you need anything, Master Geldis will be happy
Alternate
to help.
Universe Araki Hirohiko. Akari Hikohiro. Want to be steward at Tel Mithrin?
You mean leave Ravenrock for good? To go work for a crazed Telvanni wizard?
Yeah.
Sure. Just let me get me things. On second thought, never mind. I can get new stuff.
You're like, I was like, what? Never mind. I can get new stuff.
Well, I've never
Pretty
been
eager.
one to pass up an opportunity. Sorry to run, but I'm off to my new job.
I mean, he was making stew. Maybe he does know how to just make tea. Back to Tel Mithrin. Hey, Nellis.
Back so soon?
I found someone.
That Drovus man? I suppose he'll do. He makes dreadful Canis root tea, though. But I should be grateful. Here, take this for your efforts. Oh, and you may use my staff.
Oh, yeah, this is the quest that lets you get in there. Staff Enchanter Key. Finally. Staff Enchanter. This stuff. Gonna read your black book, because you can't stop me. The Hidden Twilight. Wish it would stay hidden. Do. Well, that wasn't a very difficult first chapter. I suppose they gotta ease you into it. From the old chop. I do also love, I talked about how I like Apocrypha. Ow. Dang it. Oh, this is floor. I do like the sort of bendy way bridges show up here. Oh, platforming. I don't remember this book so well. You know that spell? It's in here. Gold. Not much else I want. Chapter 3, I guess. Yeah, that figures. Yep. It's that stretch out. Got them up. All them tentacles. Gross. Does look... The place is literally made of books. You can say. Books sticking out of every crevice. There's just knowledge here. Even completely useless knowledge, so long as it's knowledge. I suppose knowledge that wouldn't let you directly control things. Or gain power. Like, Hermaeus just wants knowledge for its own sake. The only thing he wants to use knowledge for is to gain even more knowledge. There's no end goal. He wants to know literally everything. All magicka summons an undying ghost for 60 seconds. Ghost attributes are equal to twice the amount of magicka consumed, up to 600. Cool. I love that stretch. The room becomes longer as you're standing in it. 5 or 6. Well, we're in chapter 4, so 5. Yes, you have to do both. It's fine, I guess. Actually, we're in chapter 3. Odd. You have to skip ahead to see everything? Don't like them sound effects. Chapter 7. Down you go. That did something somewhere, I'm sure. Back to chapter 6. Then into chapter 7, I suppose? Or, I was already in bleh. Need to go to 8 from here. Ooh, double battle. Might actually need to reapply spells real quick. Getting distracted, doing something completely different than intended. Still being locked in should be called locked sideways. I mean, that's the Skyrim experience. Hacking away at you, vindicating bastard. Actually, I shouldn't take that. That's too heavy. Circlets are too heavy for the worth. Right. Class Battle Axe of Rage. Cool. Take those so Hermie can't use them. Alright, think this was the last black book. What probably broken powers are in here? Mage's Gift. Magicka regenerates twice as fast out of combat. Why would I care? Automatically open any locks of adept level or below. Don't care. You're wearing 3 pieces of light or heavy armor, no helmet, armor rating is increased by 25%. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what Ngoth does. Ngoth doesn't wear helmets. Not his style. Mainly because they look dumb on Argonians most of the time. Alright then. Earth, mind, dragon is the last word. Even dragons must do your bidding. We read Waking Dreams. And learn that, why not? Oh, it must be under Black Book. Waking Dreams. Leg. Alright, let's try again, Miraak, you fuck. Cheap shotting son of a bitch ain't getting me twice. Don't like the idea of using this shout, but gotta do what you gotta do, right? Chapter 2. Also worth noting, it specifies no helmet, so you can't get that. Is the helmet specifically you must be lacking? So you can't get the benefits on Apocrypha boneless limbs. Can't get the benefits while wearing, robes. Really wanted to keep that robe ability separate from everything else, because if you could stack it all, start getting crazy. Writhing mass of heaped appendage. Slipping grasp the squirming slick. Extend the reach to touch the face. Burn the mind, reveal the quick. Totally. Fuck. Chapter 2, where Sasuke comes in, or is that later? Never read or watched The Elder Scrolls Naruto. I don't know why you brought Naruto into this. It's not for a few chapters that Sasuke shows up, actually. Not a lot, but it takes a few. I think 3 or 4. Delving pincers. Oh yeah, the Chimera of Amidium. Maybe it's Kimmer of Amidium. Because of Kim? No, wait, it is Chim, so... Yeah, Song of the Alchemist. Don't have that book. Okay, yeah. The extending hallways are cool. I go with weapon enchant. Yeah, I've read this. But what? Nah, Poison Song. Yeah. Whoop. That one had a bad fall. Old, not much else of interest. Prying orbs. Thinking of these books is actually letting me advance. I'm glad I wasn't doing that for no reason. Although, actually, I wouldn't have minded, because they are gigantic books. Yes, cool. Chapter 4. A lot of good all that magic did you when Ungoth just kind of tanked it. So fun. Like getting overpowered. Like how powerful I feel. Ow. This way actually collapses in. Not many do that. A few here do it, admittedly. Yes. Can't interact with that thing. Go up the stairs instead. That re-extends one of those halls. Whoop. Nah, that's just a font. No it didn't. Dang it. Okay, where am I going? Ah, this way. I hope. There we go. This place is a little confusing, but you'll get there. Chop. Chop. That opened this up. Let's reapply stuff. Knew it. Another lurker vindicator to chop through. Standing in your damaging gas. Not here to fight me. What are you, a pansy? Fine, I'm gonna walk in and kill you with it. Bash 'em. Crash 'em. Okay, this can stop now. When it's already dead, you can stop the thing. So I'm not standing in that forever. Doesn't let me in there, but alright. Chapter 5. That also stands empty. Okay, I... no idea which one to put on which of these. Think I'll have to... Oh, hi, Seeker. Hello to you, too. Alright, they all have unique symbols. Maybe there's those symbols on the books themselves somewhere. Or... yeah, because I can't seem to access this without whatever those are all about. Boneless limbs. I assume boneless limbs goes there. Because it's all tentacles. Eyeball. Prying orbs. That's talking about eyes. Teeth. Gnashing blades. It's just a pretty simple puzzle. Figure out what the book's describing. And delving pincers. That gives us chapter 6. I think we're in the home stretch. That's a big-ass book. Oh, a word wall. Unique book word wall. I don't remember this. Worm of Dragon Aspect. There we go. Use Bend Will to tame Sarotar. 1 second while I learn something else. With me, you big bastard. Wonder how Arngir would feel about this one.
Hail, Furi. Your Thu'um has the mastery.
Ah, actually, you seem more cool with this than the other one.
Miraak.
Cool, second dragon ridden. Whee! Riding a dragon, you can lock onto a nearby target and attack it with magic. Also command the dragon to attack your target. Best travel while riding the dragon by using your world map. More detailed information, see the help section of the main menu.
Beware. Miraak is strong. He knew you would come here.
And he did nothing to stop it, which means he's stupid too. You just like land?
As you command, Muda wa gold.
Yeah, I don't care about all this other crap. Just... Where are you going? Okay, ignoring them entirely, sure.
Sarotar, are you so easily swayed?
Yes, he is.
No, not yet. We should greet our guest first. So the first
full
Dragonborn
power
meets the last Dragonborn.
First.
Summit of Apocrypha.
I'll admit, I didn't know that part.
No doubt, just as Hermaeus Mora intended. He is a fickle master, you know.
Don't give a fuck.
But now I will be free of him. My time in Apocrypha is over. You are here in your full power, and thus subject to my full power. You will die, and with the power of your soul, I will return to Solstheim and be master of my own fate once again.
I'm sure you think that's how this is gonna go down, but... You just steal his soul to heal yourself? That doesn't happen when I do it. Not that it's gonna help you. And I'm taking back all those souls you've eaten. I want them. Whirlwind sprints into there. Appears in the middle. Steals a dragon soul to heal himself. Fight restarts. How frustrating is this for Miraak? Like, he's not doing any goddamned damage. Oh, I'm sure he thinks he's won, yeah. It's just that, you see... I actually will have one over on him, whereas you sold your soul too late. Hey, damn it, I was using that one. Running low on dragons, though, aren't ya? What's wrong? Running away? Ah, right in there. Where did he? Ah, fuck me. Curious what all dragon aspects do. Armor rating increased by 100. Magic resistance increased by 25%. Yeah, that works.
Did you think to escape me, Miraak?
Quiet the fuck down, Hermie.
Nothing from me here. No matter. I have found a new Dragonborn to serve me.
Not serving you, fuckface. Stop making those noises.
May he be rewarded for his service, as I am.
Nah, see, unlike, Miraak, I'm just gonna fucking leave.
Harbored fantasies of rebellion against me. Learn from his example. Serve me faithfully, and you will continue to be richly rewarded.
I never agreed to serve you, jackass, and you kinda can't make me. I don't know if you've, checked on your own rules, but I can do whatever the fuck I want and just leave. Taking all Miraak's stuff. Movement speed increased by 10%. 5 days away from JJK episode full of yapping. You'll love every second of it. Magicka increased by 50 on the gloves. Magicka resistance is increased by 25%. 15% chance to absorb Magicka from incoming spells. They made most of his gear not armor for this mod. Interesting. It keeps the sword even though I took it. Waking Dreams. I mean, I'm gonna take the buffs, but I'm just gonna leave because, you never said I had to take these. Oh yeah, you can now, clear perks in certain areas if you really want to. You can instead put them somewhere else. I do actually kind of want to do this. You have to spend a dragon soul to do it, but I've got tons of them, and you can get as many as you want. I don't really need smithing. Do-do-do. Not huge on Rampage, though maybe I should be. More of this. More of that. More of that. What else? Could undo sneak, but nah. Probably undo illusion. I never ended up using it. It just made things a little cheaper. Ground weapons deal even extra of the magic damage. I assume that's what that's doing. Almost never enchant shit. Engoth has never been too much into that. He paid people to do it for him. I got tons of dragon souls I'm not using for anything else. I reset alteration to get rid of some of the robe stuff. Maybe. I don't want spell sip. Alteration spells lasting longer could be nice, though. Heavy armor. Anything else in here I wanted to pick up? I did consider... definitely considered doing some unarmed stuff, too. I mean, what all could I get? More damage when wearing heavy gauntlets. Power attack, more damage. More damage to targets below half health. Deal stamina damage. Take 25%. Tell you what. For funsies, let's see if we can do some unarmed shenanigans with Engoth. Talked about how he really seems like he would like it. What other perks to reset? Honestly, might reset alteration and just undo the mage stuff because he's not doing that anymore. It was really just for when he was leveling that. Just re-pick up the stuff I do want, get rid of what I don't. Ability, spell shield. Don't think I need a second philosopher. Maybe. Whelm. Are these dragon claws? This is kind of cool. Let's try this out. Goth, does have him some, he's never really trained in unarmed, but let's see how it goes here. He's all werewolfy. He used to punch and kick doors back in Daggerfall. He kind of fell off it. Let's have some fun with that for a while. Oh, back. I'll tell the skulls it worked. Plus, taking less damage just for having nothing in your hands is really on brand for Engoth. Just being even more durable.
I can feel it. The tree stone is free again.
You're welcome.
The oneness of the land is restored. Does that mean... is it over? Is Miraak defeated?
Storn didn't die for nothing.
Thank you. Whatever your other reasons for acting, you have done the Skull a great service. We will not forget what you have done. One more thing, Skull friend, if you will. I know it is not my place, but may I offer a word of advice? Of warning?
Sure, what is it?
As Shaman of the Skull, I am charged with the spiritual well-being of my people. While you are not of the Skull, you are Skull friend. And so I give you this warning.
Yeah, sure, sounds fair.
Hermamora forced you to serve him in order to defeat Miraak. Do not let him lure you further down that path.
Yeah, Hermie can,
Dragonborn for a higher purpose.
You know, kick sand for all I care.
Do not forget that. Walk with the Allmaker, Skull friend.
The Allmaker made me Dragonborn, you say? You think the Allmaker is Akatosh? Part of the Temple of the One, they think Akatosh is the only god that exists. Yeah, I'm not gonna stick with Hermie, don't worry. Though I look cool as hell like this. Basically, I stole all his power and now I'm gonna fuck off. Wonder where to. That. Yeah. Gonna save there. And, that's where we're gonna drop it. I honestly didn't expect Dragonborn to go through that quick, but... I suppose because Solstheim is so thick, so deep. Like, I have done tons of stuff on Solstheim, so it's not like the actual quest is that short. Like, the actual DLC itself. I think the DLC for Dawnguard will be longer. Though this is kind of Ungoth reaching the peak of Dragonborn power. He can start kind of rewriting things he's learned by giving up dragon souls. Though he did kind of give those up to Hermaeus Mora. Wonder if Akatosh would be pissed about that. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Well, bye, YouTube.